My name is Xavier, and welcome to the strategy section. How do we recover from an HQ that is so sad for me and you? And the answer is, we're going to first sleep, which I've done. We're going to wake up, which I've done. And we're going to approach the strategy section with a clear mind, which I'm doing right now. So this is a troop column in Western US, which is my next liberation target. I am going to attempt to liberate a third region in this campaign. We're going to plan on boosting here up to 105%. Since we are very short on grenadiers this campaign, we're going to bring Robbie D here for some experience. Bakes is finally getting to go out on a mission. And in addition, we have the only two people who survived the last mission without wounds, Zawadi and Faraday here coming along. And of course, Josh Ross and Matt. So here's the plan. First, let's switch Faraday. I don't want to buy another mag sniper rifle because I'm 10 days away from coil snipers. So I think what I'm going to do here, let's give Zawadi the coil mag long rifle, and we'll give Faraday the laser lance. So I'll just quickly swap over there. Awesome. Zawadi, you can have this one. Looks fantastic. I'll switch the colors out later. Looks good. You guys can just swap guns for the time being. Next up, we're going to need to... You know what? Actually, Josh Ross, I feel... Let's strip his weapon upgrades. Awesome. And let's give him the mag subcoiler. You know what? Why don't we actually... Hold on. Where is mag subcoiler here? How do I always get confused on how the hell to rename these things. How do I find it? Strip all weapons, expand. I can't even remember how to do it. I think I have to go to customize. No. Weapon upgrade? Yes, there we go. And we can weapon name. We're going to call this the mag coiler. Which is really what it should have been called all along to begin with, but since it was Mag's old weapon, we'll call it that. Fantastic. We're going to need a little bit better items on it here, though. If we can find some advanced autoloader, advanced laser sight. You know what? I think actually for Josh Ross, it might make more sense to give him an elite scope, to be entirely honest. He does have crazy mobility, but he can potentially miss quite a bit. And then for advanced autoloader, that's probably fine. And the expanded magazine, we don't have an advanced version of it. So there we go. That's one. Next up, we're going to have to buy another coil gun here for Matt. Coil rifle. Bam! Now that we have the money, alloys, and Elyrium from that HQ, we can do that. Let's strip off this thing there, and we'll drop in a coil rifle. God, that looks really good. Now, let's give him... Wait a minute, does he have a Gremlin Mark II? He doesn't. Do I have any extra ones? Probably not. Let's come back here to build an item. What is it? Is it under weapons? I think it is Gremlin Mark II. Yes, it's nice being able to afford things, guys. It is so nice being able to afford things. So we'll give him one of those, and then let's go give him some items as well. He is an Overwatch specialist, so advanced hair trigger, and then he's going to go through ammo like crazy, so advanced autoloader and whatever kind of advanced expanded magazine we can find. Awesome. Next up, Josh Ross needs the mobility, even though he does have 16 plus 1. So we're going to leave his slot here empty. Can we build the new sawn-off shotgun? No, we need the advanced coil guns. I forgot about that. So we're good on this front, good here. Now, the new Bakes. I gave him the Predator armor, but you know what? We can probably give him a stutter mag. I mean, heck, why not, right? He's only got 64 aim, but sure. And then we can also probably make him a new sword if I wanted to. Go to build items, weapons. He's getting straight on geared up here. Not Vibro Blade. What is this thing even called? Arc Blade. There we go. Found it. Let's give him one of those. Nice. Nicey McRicey. Oh, I think I'm actually out of extra ablative here. Let's build a couple more now that I have some corpses and whatnot. Where is that? It's the alloy plating. 1, 2. I got 29 of those. Pretty much every single person has their own. Oh, I actually had 7. Never mind. I just built those by mistake. Didn't think I had that many. Let's take the grenade slot here and give Robbie D an incendiary grenade. I don't think I really care about the flashbang. I will give him a nanoscale, though. Let's try to keep him alive. And then, you know what? Why don't I build him an advanced grenade launcher if I have the extra money here? We'll swing down here, and advanced grenade launcher. Yeah, they're nice and cheap. Awesome. We'll build up one of those, and click the wrong button here, of course, first, and then click the right button and give him that. Ooh, okay. Now, should I build some extra armored? Who's missing armor? Zawadi and Faraday are both missing armor. I can build some basic Predators. I could build like 3 of them if I wanted to, and I have no additional extra stuff here. I don't think... You know what? Why don't we build another Exo, first of all? I got 148 supplies. We'll go 1 Exo, then I think we'll go 2 Predators here. Awesome. Bam, bam. Let's give Robbie D the exosuit. Fantastic. God, look at him going to town. He looks menacing. Absolutely menacing. And Zawadi, at long last, you can have a Predator, and the same deal here for Faraday. There we go. Oh, wow. Faraday doesn't have an advanced holo targeter? Really? I thought he did. Have I not researched? Oh, it's mechs, and I get that for free. The next time I finish a technology. So that's why I don't have that. I could have, if I had remembered to do this, I could have just given him a quick, or we could have done a quick melt down a trooper or something in 5 hours to get the free mech autopsy. I should probably do that right after this, though, so I don't forget. We do have one nano metal kit. That seems to be all we have at the moment. You know what? Let's give another one here to Bakes. We don't need this flashbang. Awesome. And let's give him a little bit more sound defense. Fantastic. And a bit of the old PCS here. We're going to go for survivability. Body shield on Bakes. Awesome. And then weapon upgrades. Hey, you know what? Why not? Let's give him whatever kind of advanced laser sight we can find. And if we have any... Oh, suppressors are always good. And... Advanced autoloader would work, but you know what? We'll give him the expanded magazine because I'll save the advanced autoloader for someone else. There we go! This is the new squad, friends. We're gearing them up. We're decking them out. M3s have appeared on the table, as they say, or on the strategy board. Only one so far, but there could be a lot more. So this squad of 6 should be doing okay in here against this strength 4 troop column. Off you go, friends. Off you go. All right, next up, since we've got that done, strength 4 here, intel 10, let's keep hitting up this resistance contacts. There's no other resistance contacts, right? There is indeed not. Okay, you know what? Before I do the advanced coil guns anymore, let's change research really quick and just melt something down very quickly. Let's render a trooper corpse because it's going to take like a matter of moments. Or Elerium 43 alloys 20, no. Let's do a trooper corpse. Yeah. We'll hit accept. It's going to take like 2 seconds here. We'll swing over to the resistance contacts and we'll scan it up. Oh, also, let me go through everyone. Oh, wait, no. There was, I was going to put liaisons in, but we're still got Haven infiltrators. God, it's taking forever. To me, it's been like a month in real life since that thing came up. Like a month ago, I think, in real life is when that stupid thing popped, so I've just been dealing with it all this time. I'm thinking it might make sense to expand... Well, I'll get to this in a second. Let's just finish this up. There we go. Troop Corps is done. 2 alloys. Let's go assign a new research. New research. We got a free mech breakdown.
These robotic units.
Thank you very much. This gives us, ooh, a plated bit, which I don't think matters at all. A Holo Targeter Mark II and blue screen protocol. All right, now back to new research, and we'll go back to, God, our turrets are 1 day away, or 1 turret away. Let's go back to our coil guns for 11 days. And let's finish this up now. Whoop. Lidaya Koval recruited to Haven in West Asia. Really? How is that even possible? Oh, because I do have someone here. Bloody hell, Megan, thanks for recruiting another faceless. That's not what I wanted. Let's go back to Intel. When is this event gonna pop here? Show active dark events, Haven infiltrators, not yet. It's gotta be soon, for sure. Let's scan up here a little bit more and finish this off. Voila! Resistance contacts +1. Fantastic. Now, let's take a look around the board. First, let's hit up Western US. I'm just gonna land there. I don't think that sitting here in real time actually applies the intel research. I could be wrong about that, but... We got a recover item up here that is currently light. I think we were planning to over-infiltrate that. Strength 5, new Arctic 8. We could have a retaliation at any moment. At any moment, and if we do, having an engineer there could... Whoa. My monitor just flickered there. I don't know if that was a graphics bug or my monitor flickering, but... if we had an invasion... We would lose our engineer, we'd have no liaison there. We basically, you know what, we'd be pretty much screwed if I got invaded right now. Everyone's wounded, so, you know what, let's just ignore it and pray for luck. We'll just pray for luck. Good strategy for sure. There we go. In Egypt now, we're looking at Scientist Light Rescue VIP Intel Package 1 day. We can't do that, so we're just gonna let it go. Let's keep scanning. New target here in Western US. Ooh, yes! Alien infiltrators are seriously annoying, Dark Event. Seriously annoying. But we just detected it thanks to the efforts of our rebels and also the Avenger being here with 15 days. In addition to countering this, it's a very light mission. It's also 22 intel, and it is thirdly an intel package. You could not ask for a better mission than this. However, I don't have literally anyone available to go out and do that mission right now, so we'll gear it up in just a minute. Haven Infiltrators, still up. Bloody hell, when will that thing go away? Let's recover items at 99 at normal. We're down to light. That's nowhere near enough. How much time do we have to launch that? 3 days, 21 hours. Yeah, I was planning to massively over-infiltrate that. So basically... Oh, hold on. I knew I was forgetting something. I pulled Josh Ross out, and I pulled Matt out of the AWC to go on that mission. So in the meantime, I can put some other people in here. Let's get a new... let's get Aloysius here as a 74... Ooh, center mass. That is beautiful. As a high aim assault to replace Mag. That is super beautiful. All right. And we also lost a Shinobi last mission, which we don't have another one of. Could I potentially recruit another one? And then... I don't know if it's really worth it. Let's take a look here in the barracks. Kind of reacquainting myself with what's going on in this episode, or this campaign here. Assault, 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 assault. We have 5 assaults. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 grenadiers, but 3 of them are squaddies. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gunners. All different kinds of specs and ranks. 1, 2, 3, only 4 rangers, because we lost Amaral recently. And they're all pretty high rank. All tech sergeant. If one of them could hit gunnery sergeant, the Overwatch ones, Cecilia, possibly Zara, that would be awesome. Sean will be awesome if he ever manages to get there. Then we get 2 rookies, both of which are... Well, Harris is actually wounded. Brian's going to be training for 10 days. Into I forget what. Only 3 sharpshooters, but honestly, that's really all we need in case one dies. 1, 2, 3... I mean, unless one dies, rather. 5 shinobis. Okay, they're just so busy all the time, and so I feel like I need more. We get 1, 2, 3, 4 specialists, 2 of which are squaddies, and we've got 4 technicals. I could use another technical, to be honest, and I could also use another shinobi and possibly another sharpshooter. Let's go to recruit really quick. Who wants to get in here? Ooh, Wu-Ten! I'm gonna grab... Whoa, 40 supplies. Never mind, I'm gonna wait. I remember that now. We're gonna wait a little bit there. Then we'll recruit Wu-Ten. I don't think Wu-Ten's been in a Long War campaign yet, but in many of the RimWorld campaigns, and even I think some of the Total War campaigns, but none of the Long War ones. Ooh, East Africa's up to 6 strength. I don't like that one bit. Well, let's go put this last AWC slot in here now that I'm still thinking about it. Simon would be awesome. Shredder, will this survive? Hold on, Simon, what is your stats again? 68 aim. You could be a good shooter. You kind of look like a cool shooter with those goggles on, too. Decent dodge. You might actually survive. Alternatively, we got a 74 aim Lewis, and we've got Megan as an assault with 68 aim. I'm thinking we try to keep Simon alive here. That, or the Admiral's in. Shadow Strike on the Admiral? Nah. Let's do this. Let's try to keep Simon alive with will to survive. Partly because I want it to rhyme, and partly because it's now time to get this show on the road. We skinned up to 100% on that other mission. We're just going to let it go. New target acquired. New Arctic. Moderate heavy troop column. 7 days, 7 hours. Hold on. Hold the phone, guys. Egypt. 8 days. Operation Daygreed. Resistance personnel. This is a jailbreak, really. Resistance personnel. Wait, Anthony! Resistance personnel. We got 3 resistance personnel, Wade Anthony, and 4 resistance personnel. Wow. And that's 9 days. Now, here's the thing. I would love to be able to do this mission and get East Africa into a playable region. However, it's at 6 strength. So I'm not really sure if we can... Well, first of all, I don't have any manpower to go anywhere to do anything right now. Let's take a look at the barracks again. 12 days, 15 days, 20, 12, 10, 23, 9, 8, 3, 16. So counting through the wounds, another 9 down there. It's going to be like another 8, 9 days until we get half our roster back, and then a little bit after, like another week after that till we get most of them back. And the unfortunate thing here is we're also missing a lot of our high-ranked soldiers. 12, 12, 15, 20, 12. Tech Sergeant. Yeah, Tech Sergeant and above. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... people wounded, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 non-wounded. So we can really only do 1 mission. And my thinking here is, as much as Wade Anthony would be awesome to go rescue, doesn't he deserve to sit in that jail cell thinking about hacky McHackosauruses. Maybe he can hack his way out of that jail cell himself, right? Why don't we just let him do that, and he'll appear as a rookie later on, potentially. That'd be actually amazing if Wade Anthony manages to, like, hack his way out of the jail cell, lose all of his hacking skill, and then, like, end up as a rookie somewhere else. Or maybe he gains hacking skill and he shows up as, like, a VIP we need to capture later. Instead of being a rookie, he's like a sergeant or something. A sergeant specialist. That would be amazing. So we can allow that to maybe potentially happen and focus more on trying to get this troop column. The reason I want to do this, obviously, is to drop this strength down from 8 to 7, so we don't have to worry about the retaliation. However, I can't do this right now for sure. The Rowdy Rangers are out here. Wow. This is a big squad. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people, including Deidre, myself, and Razor. Interesting. That's supposed to be a training mission. I could cancel that training mission and instead redeploy on this troop column. But here's a question. Who do we have available over here? Victor, Drigri, Mr. K, and Case. This is not the strongest squad. Drigri would be nice, but Deidre will work as well. It's also possible if I cancel the smash and grab and we come over here and gear up this troop column. This is going to be a pretty hefty troop column, though. We're talking about, like, 24 enemies. All right, I thought it through. We've got to cancel this. I don't want to cancel it. I want to do the smash and grab, but simultaneously, this will reduce the amount of vigilance in this region. Secondly, it'll help us prevent an invasion. And thirdly, I do not have the intel to boost both the troop column over here that we're planning to boost and also this troop column. So I can't really wait like 3 days and then gear this up expecting to boost it again, like when, say, this mission completes. Plus, this mission doesn't really have a huge amount of people in it anyway who could super help out. So this is going to be a little bit dicey, but I'm feeling like I can handle it. Me and Razor dancing in the streets once again. Troop columns extraordinaire. And here's the squad once again. This time we dropped out Juan Pablo so we can infiltrate naturally up to 131. Drop that down just a smidge. There's a couple of small things I want to do here, though. Deidre, let's strip your weapon upgrade. Because I do indeed have a laser Sten gun, so I'll give you one of those. You also have 77 aim, and you're not going to move that much. I'm tempted to give you the mag rifle. In fact, you know what? Let's do that. Let's just keep you stationary. Maybe this way you'll be in the back and you won't get wounded like every single shot. I'll give you an advanced scope, the advanced suppressor, and, you know, I'm not really sure if I should go basic hair trigger. We could potentially use a stock, because once technicals do all their stuff, they're not really going to do much else. You know what? We'll just go for the hair trigger, though, because I'm assuming like a couple of shots and that's it. Meanwhile, let's make sure I have decent stuff. Advanced scope, advanced stop, elite suppressor, fantastic. Razor's in here, elite suppressor, advanced laser sight, advanced autoloader, all very nice stuff. He's pretty decked out. I'm mostly decked out here, but I don't have any additional HP from a nanoscale, but I also feel like I don't necessarily need it, and I want the mobility. Speaking of, should I drop out my +3 perception PCS for something better? I do have depth perception, which is really awesome, but I kind of want to go for speed more than anything. I, in fact, sacrifice 3 aim for... It's only 1 mobility, but still, that 1 mobility could make all the difference, and we'll get +10 aim from that, so it might be even better than depth perception, since I'm not going to be standing still most of the time. Obviously, the Felts need some armor, so let's... Oh, whoopsie-daisy. I can't even build him any. Okay. I guess the Felts won't get any armor then. What I can do, though, I only have 28 supplies. I knew before I started this mission. You know what? Let's go hit the market up real quick. Sorry, friends. Sorry. 22 minutes. I haven't even started a mission yet. I've just been recording and talking. Imagine if I tried to do this at the end of the last episode. Oh, good lord. So these guys are interested in our Elerium crystals, which I'm not going to sell. What I will, however, sell them... We don't really need the mechs anymore because we got the free autopsy. I can use them to build some stuff, but you know what? We can probably sell a bunch of them. Officers, we don't need anywhere near as much. I know they're worth incendiary grenades. Mechs, what do you guys do? Blue screen, EMP, hollow targeter. Yeah, that's fine. Stun lancers, we're at 10, but we don't really need that many. I don't think they're just used for swords. So we already have the autopsy, so we can sell down at least 5 of them. Trooper corpses, I think we've met our limit on. Is there anything I'm forgetting here to use for alloy plating? Nope, we're good on that. We'll sell down 6 of them. $136 then. And did I already do the faceless autopsy? I think I did, but I wanted to do needle rounds at some point. I don't know when I'm going to get around to that. Oh, did I just see 17 muton corpses? I did. We can make tac vests, plasma grenades, and that's it. So we don't need 17 of them, and we have the autopsy. Let's sell down at least 7 of them. Hyperactive pupils, I'm not using this campaign. We'll sell them both. And I think we have a ton of Vipers. These are basically only the... Wait, do you need these for the nano? No, you don't. You just need them for the autopsy. Venom rounds, gas grenade, gas bomb. I'm not going to really do much of any of that, so we'll sell down most of... There we go. $316. Now we're talking. Let's go hit that mission up again real quick. Okay, here we go. Let's throw in another exosuit on the Felts. Give him a bit of survivability. There we go. Let's also build an advanced arc thrower for him. I think those are way down here. All the plated bits, 40 supplies, 5 Illyrium. Really, those are expensive. I don't know. It'll increase my hacking odds, but I don't think I ever used Johnny 5 to do it, so I'm not sure what the point of this would be. I'm going to do it anyway, just so I have it. And we'll see in the future if it actually comes into usefulness. Do we need an advanced grenade launcher here on site? No, we already have one. So let's toss the advanced arc thrower. Oh, did I not build it? I guess I did not. Advanced arc thrower. There we go. Looking good. And then over here on Johnny 5, plated bits. What even is the difference? He doesn't increase his hack? Really? I thought it would. The hell does it do then? I don't know, whatever. Probably nothing because I'm not taking any of the specs or whatever. So this is looking pretty good here. I could upgrade a couple of guns if I really wanted to, but ultimately I'm feeling like we're solid all around. Absolutely, completely, and utterly solid. This is going to be 129%. We'll take it down once. We have 6 people versus something like 21 enemies. It's going to be a fun time for sure. I could also, if I really wanted to, grab another exosuit and give it to, like, Razor. You know what? You know what? You know what? I'm not going to do it because I only have 14 alloys, and I need the alloys for coil gun. I was just about to do it, too. This looks good. Off you go. Wait. No, I need one more nano metal kit here is actually what I need. Nano metal kit. Bam. Awesome. And otherwise, yeah, we're good. I did consider dropping, like, the nanoscale here on Saij because he does have the decent armor. He also has Fortify. In theory, it makes some sense. You know what? Let's, in fact, do that. Hopefully, he doesn't die a horrific death like, you know, everyone else. He's only got 7 HP, which does not please me. But, hey, at least we have Sapper with a couple more things here. We got 2 fighter grenades, 2 explosions. He's got an exo. He's got the thing. He's got a million stuffs. Hopefully, we can keep him alive. The only thing I'm lacking on this squad is a smoke. And frankly, I don't see anyone who I could give that to, except for myself, but that would really potentially cut into... consider... You know what? Screw it. I don't need the extra... I gave myself the speed mobility anyway. I'll give myself a smoke on top. And we're off.
Sky Ranger deployed.
New target. 4 days, 22 hours, smash and grab. No, thank you. That one's an easy one, finally.
Setting course for
God, I would love to do that jailbreak to get Wade Anthony, but... Nope, we're not going to do it. It's a Strength 6 region anyway. I don't have the troops. I can't risk the wounds. And it allows Wade Anthony to earn himself a promotion and come out somewhere else on the other side fighting. Wade Anthony, sorry, friend. Just hack yourself out of there. Just hack yourself out with your incredible hacking skills. Don't worry about it. You got this. I've got faith in you. You can return to the squad as a hacky extraordinaire as soon as you hack yourself out of that jail cell. Now, how much more time do I have over here? 14 days, all the time in the world. Let's keep scanning, looking for a supply raid. Although, quite frankly, if there were a supply raid, I'd be kind of happy about it. I'm at 53 intel with 1 extra contact. Where do I want to make my next contact? I do have to come down here. This is 101 intel at present. 67 because of the reduced cost for the next one, is that right? This one's 75. I want to have to take some time off screen to figure out what the hell's going on here. Why is it 75? 100 times link. This must be the one that got 25% cheaper from the roll. Whereas 67. Is there a dark event up making these? Is the hacking one up here? Let's go through these. Greater Faceless, Rapid Response, Lightning, Midnight Raids, Alien Adaptations, Hard Target, Infiltrators still, and Servos. No, I don't see the hacking one. I'm confused as to why that is what it is. I'll figure it out later because this episode's super boring and I have to actually play. I gotta play a battle this episode. It's 30 minutes in. I haven't even done a battle yet. 8 hours to destroy a relay. Operation Evil Drama. Yeah, I think we're gonna skip that one. I think we're just gonna skip that one. I do need... The thing here is, though, I am skipping all the intel missions. Like, in Season 1 and 2, I would still do these with, like, 2- or 3-man squads or whatever. And I just have infinite amounts of intel. I am so behind on intel. Like, it's kind of ridiculous, and I'm using a lot of it to boost stuff. So I'm gonna have to do some of those at some point. But, you know, the place to do those is probably not Strength 6 regions. Let's keep... before we keep scanning, how long over here? 111% normal, light, 3 days, 3 hours. Alright, let's keep scanning. There we go. Troop column. Alright, it's only moderate, but I'm gonna have to boost it. Let's go for it. 30 intel. Bam, 104%. We're down to very light. Alright, well, that's way lighter than I really wanted it to be. But, when's we right nowing a very light troop column with this here squad? Let's go do it. A stormy, blood-red sky. Fantastic. Finally, get in the game, friends. Get in the game. Let's see here. Let's grab Bakes. Well, before I jump down there and break my concealment on everybody, let's grab Matt and move him up. Make sure there's no, like, cheeky civilian in that hole right there. Oh, hello, Double Centurion. That's a thing, apparently. Let's grab... You know what, before we even do scouting here, let's just move Josh Ross up. Hopefully there's nothing over here. Yeah, I had already seen over there looking good. Can we get up on this roof? We could, but would it be safe to do so? Let's find out by moving Josh Ross back here and looking down the street. Yep, looks good. Now then, I think the plan is... We're just going to move. If I have to engage these things, then it's not the worst thing in the world, but I'd rather not. Let's have everyone fall back here. We'll check down the street here with Robbie D. We get up on this roof and go into the middle. I'll probably end up fighting everything on the map at once if that's the plan, but I think it's not necessarily the worst plan in the world. Federday. Whoops, that's actually not where I wanted you to go. I misclicked there. Go over there. Great. And then Bakes, let's get you up on this roof to start scouting around up there. In fact, you can come all the way up. See anything? Through the window, a couple civilians in there behind the door. Keep that in mind. Not that it really matters right now. Let's steady weapon. And you know what? Matt has death from above. Or sorry, damn good ground. So let's move him up. And get ready to get on the roof. These things are leaving. 10 to 12 enemies. I'm sure there's a full 12, and that's 2 right there. I'd like to know more about what's out here. Let us first, if we're going to get up on this roof, there's a ladder right here, right? Let's move up here and look down the street. Looking good so far. That being the case, I feel safe grabbing Bakes and moving up here.
Confirmed. On the move.
Nothing. Weird. Let's keep going. Still nothing. All right, well, all this being the case, we're going to move up here on this roof pretty aggressively. Let's go for it. If they move back and encapsulate us, then so be it. I guess they succeeded in their life's mission of not being completely useless. For now, though... Oh, I hear snakes out there beyond them, so that's good. God, I love this mobility on everybody. Super mobile squads, that's my thing.
Affirmative, covering
now. These guys are moving. I remember this parcel right here. Faleg was here in Season 1 and shot something with a trench gun as we were trying to escape and get out. I do recall these events. Let's get up on the roof here with pretty much everybody who needs to be up there. Josh Ross, you don't. Let's actually move you down up here to do a little bit of scouting. Then, you know what? Can we move Robbie D actually here is probably a great place for you. Let's get Federday over. You know what? An angle will probably be best for him. And right here for Zawadi, so they're both split up so they can kind of triangulate a little bit. And then otherwise, Matt, you need to be on the roof
Orders confirmed.
for damn good ground. And Bakes, pretty much, I think you could just move out to the other whole building over there and scout a whole different direction. Meanwhile, we'll steady up here, and we're nearly ready to go. Nearly ready.
Scanning. Roger. Got my eyes on it.
These guys come back, it's possible they could see Josh Ross, but I doubt it. They're moving off in this direction now. What the heck's going on here? Like, let's run Bakes into the middle of the street? This is really strange. Let's move him right up to this car?
We've got a
Ah! Everything else on the map is back here. That's just so awkward and strange. Here's the plan. Let's move up to engage all of that stuff way up where it is. So we'll move Robbie D over there. You know, Faraday can probably move back down here towards Matt. Let's move Matt out into the street over in that direction. You guys can be way back here. You can probably take out the Doofon's all by yourself. Josh Ross, we can move you up here. And I'm feeling like I really want to go loud super soon, so let's move right up there. And then we'll just steady back here with Faraday. And we'll steady with Zawadi. I'm probably going to end up activating on everything all at the same time. So now we can finally see what's going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's a troop column here of 8. And then there's 2 Doofons. And then there's also, I think, 2 snakes. Nope, there's actually 1 snake and a stun lancer. And they're all in the perfect location. This is so weird. Okay, well, how can I just go absolutely full ham on all of these guys right now? We do have Josh Ross here. We do have a shredder gun. We can hit literally every single one of them. Oh, my days, friends. Oh, my days. Is there any better possible opportunity here? We do have an incendiary that can hit like 4 of them. I could potentially move up here with Robbie D and then have Josh Ross go in for implacable... like get a kill, move in. We also have Iron Curtain. Holy, hold the phone, guys. 4 to 9 damage for Shredder. This Iron Curtain only does 3 to 5, but don't forget that it slows them down, and it takes a normal shot at all of them, and he can also potentially crit on all of these. So it's gonna be 6 to 10, but it cuts in half. So yeah, it is indeed 3 to 5. That's gonna be way less damage than the Shredder, plus the Shredder shreds? Huh. Fascinating. I'm just thinking, what if I use Robbie D, though, with his Shredder from, like, this location? Let's move him up and see if he can pull this off. If not, we can always use his incendiary. I think... Oh, yeah, he can hit every single one of them. But is he hitting his own car in the process? No. Well, yep, it's time to do it. It is time to do it. Where can I move Matt's? That he could go on and Overwatch, right? Bloody hell, I lost the elevation and I can't get it back. So I could move up here with Matt. We could get 2 exposed shots against both of those Doofons, which would work. I wish I left him back there. This is going to be so awkward. But you know what? We're going to go for it. Matt, move on up here. We're going to activate in the entire pod all at once. Fun times with friends. We're going to Overwatch here. And Robbie D, the squatty frigging shred storm against literally... Let me just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think one of them is in there missing, and I don't know where exactly. It's got to be over here. Well, let me find out this way. This can't be right. 1, 2... No, right behind the wall. Ah, that's where he is. Okay, so all 10 of them. This is absurdity and a half. I cannot... What? These are all M2s as well? Every single one of them? Yes, okay. Well, Robbie D, welcome to... the squad. Holy... What? That's Robbie D for you, friends. None of them, mind you, died. But wow, did he ever do a frigging ton of damage. 1 rocket there would have been insane. Yeah, we've got a little bit of a problem on our hands here. Just a little bit. In that there's 19 million enemies, and also the Doofons are activating now as well. Here they come. These guys have tons of armor, tons of HP. Probably not the smartest situation I've ever gotten myself into here, but who cares? Matt! Nice. Coil a gun on the Doofon. Nice. Hit for like 9 or something. Hits the other one as well. Fantastic. Hit for 8 and 9. Beautiful work, Matt. Beautiful. Now, I've got 4 guys to kill 12 enemies. And Matt's flanked. Whew. Okay, also there's a barrel out there we can explode that might explode that car, that'll explode that guy, and explode that tower. But that's a big might on like 15 different accounts there. Bakes does not have combatives, so we can't handle with that. Josh Ross does have the light 'em up here. We can use it. If we get a kill, we can move. But can he actually do that anywhere? It doesn't look like it. It may make more sense with him to just go for another Shred Storm if we could find a really good target. And quite frankly, running all the way down here doesn't look all that great. What can he do from where he is with the Shred Storm? He can hit, looks like 4 of them down there, potentially. And we could even take a shot before we did that on somebody if we wanted to. We have a 41 in this gunner. That seems like my best possible odds here. Let's go for it. We'll pop a Fortify on Josh Ross. We're going to take this... Well, before we take the 41% on the gunner there, what do we want to do with Faraday? We've got 100% down there on the Rocketeer, 100 on the Snake, 100 on the Stun Lancer. Most of these things are very low. 82 right there. All right, Faraday, I need you to actually kill that Doofon, and an 82 with a 14 graze is nowhere near enough to make that happen. We also have an 82 on this officer. He's just probably going to move and mark, though, so I don't care so much about that. Zawadi, what do you have for shots? Same kind of deals. 100, 100, 100. None of these are really the important things. 77, 74 on that Muton. All right, well, here's the plan then. Let's grab Faraday. We'll toss up the rapid targeting on the first Doofon over here. Looks good. Now, let's grab Zawadi, and let's take down that Doofon right here. 86%. Looks good. 12%. 8 to 13. Go for it, Zawadi. Please no graze, no mineral. We minerals. Alright, well. Matt's sitting here in an extremely precarious situation right now. I'm wondering if shooting that barrel is a smart move. It might be. Josh Ross, can you shoot the barrel? No. Alright, well. This being the case, we're just going to go for a regular light 'em up shot here on the heavy gunner. 41%. That would be fantastic, Josh Ross, if you could pull this off. Let's see it. Yes, Josh Ross. Thank God those gunners are terrifying. Next up, we're going to fire the Shredder back here at all 4 of these guys and the car while we're at it. Go for it, Josh Ross. A boom. Yep. There goes that guy. Loot destroyed. That guy. Car. That guy. 4 kills, rather, there with 1... Actually, technically, 2 shots, 5 kills for Josh Ross right there. That's insanity. Absolute insanity. Now, we have Bakes and we have Faraday, and that's it. And note how many things are on the map right now. Just note how many things are on the map. Very important to note, because there's a lot of things on the map. What's the most important thing? I kind of need the Rocketeer to not be alive. I'm going to get shot at. If we flank the officer, he's going to move and mark. I know that much. If I run back here and I slice the Snake, we probably... Well, we might kill it. But who's going to kill that Grenadier is the question. I don't know. And then both of these Mutons here, I could take one of them down, at least with Faraday, but that leaves the Rocketeer, who I just do not want that Rocketeer to be able to shoot a rocket down here, blow the car up, destroy my one Grenadier that early on in the mission. So I'm thinking the plan is, as much as that Doofon is like an easy target here for Faraday, with a 92 with Graze, the better shot with Faraday is going to be something like this, take out the Snake, and then we're going to have like Bakes run up here and shoot this Grenadier in the back or something. Or, no, he's going to actually have to stab the Grenadier in the back. Interesting. And that's going to put him right in the open. But is there really any options? I gotta take the Grenadier out. There's not. Let's toss up a body shield now against the Guardian. Let's use Bakes. Break the concealment immediately. We're gonna come... Oh, nope. We're gonna come right in here on... There we go. That's the one. The Heavy Rocketeer. If I move to this location, we'll have a very, very high chance of taking him down. Simultaneously, we'll have cover against the Sentry. The Snake will be dead. The Stun Lancer will probably run up here. He'll be flanking the officer, making him want to move and mark. So this is the smartest place I think that I can go. Let's go for it, Bakes. 77 with 17, slicing a dice with the body shield up against the Guardian. Fantastic. No more Rocketeer.
Not too shabby.
What's the bigger threat right now? Is it the Snake? who has a very good flanking shot right now on Bakes? Or is it this Muton who's very, very, very low? This Muton right here is probably going to throw a grenade on both Zawadi and Faraday. I can pretty much guarantee you. But I need to take something down right now. I can't just move over here and do nothing. I either shoot this Muton so Matt doesn't get hit twice with a flank, or I shoot the Snake. You know what? I think the Snake has less red fog, so he's probably the bigger threat. Plus, this Muton isn't technically flanking Matt, so he's probably going to want to move, and he might go in a dash because he has such low mobility. So let's indeed go for the Snake out here. Faraday, cross map, 100% with 70 crit from Eleve Xion. And now, we see how many wounds we're going to suffer. Probably a grenade right here on these guys. Probably a flank shot on Matt. Here comes a stun on Bakes. Stabby. Really? Lucky frigging ducky right there. Just immediately unconscious rolls. Oh, Saeed. Oh, no, that's that Robbie D? Yes, 44% hit from that Dufon over there. Officer moves over. No longer flank, but he's still going to mark regardless on Josh Ross. And then now here comes this one. It's going to be a grenade, isn't it? It's going to be... Nope, it's going to be a flank on Matt's. What kind of shot do we have? Woo! 71 with 15%. Grays swing and a miss. Here comes the sentry now, shooting at Josh Ross. I think he actually connected through cover. Yes, he did for 5, actually. And then he goes into ready for anything. Good lord. Well, that was a lot more stuff than I was expecting to have happened right there. But it's fine. We got 3 things over here we can take care of. I mean, I did expect actually Matt to take a pretty big beating, but I didn't expect Bakes to just randomly get knocked unconscious. But I should note, Bakes actually didn't take any wounds, so he'll be fine after this mission. Robbie D, unfortunately, took a little bit of a hit. He'll be fine as well. And, you know, honestly, so far, I'm only sitting here looking at 2 wounds. One on Josh Ross, though. It's very unfortunate. So Josh Ross can pretty easily kill at least one of these guys. If I could shoot right now and kill one, we could not... Well, that's going to actually require blowing up this car, which I could do. What can we do about these Dufons here? That's the big threat. Well... Alright, plan of the ages here. This is what we're doing. Faraday. Toss up a holo target down here on this Guardian. Then, I need you to toss up another holo target down here on this Muton. We're not going to take any shots right now with you. Not over there, not over here, but rather right there. That Centurion, awesome. Next up, we're going to need to grab Faraday, or Zawadi here, and hope that... I'm going to go for a precision shot to help increase our aim. We just need to tag that sentry across the map. It's going to be a little dicey. We got a 52 with 10 grays, but Zawadi, I believe in the power of your awesomeness. Wipe that Overwatch down, friend. 52 with 10 grays. Cross map. Bloody hell, we missed. That's really not what I was looking for there from Zawadi, to be honest. This kind of puts everything in a bind. A bit of a bind time, friends. Here's what we're going to do, though. Let's bring Robbie D all the way back here. The reason is he's the only person who can deal with this Muton that got himself into this incredibly corner cover place thousands of miles away next to both my sharpshooters who can't do anything else. But, wouldn't you know, we get an incendiary grenade here we can just lock him into oblivion with, hopefully, unless he doesn't burn. That's the only way I can think of to deal with that Muton. Nice. He's burning. He's got 1 HP. He's completely and utterly dealt with. Next up. My plan was to have Matt run over here to go ever vigilant to take this guy out. That's why we holo target him. But I'm a little bit worried here that Josh Ross is alone against all 3 of these guys. So I gotta kind of figure out, like, what's the best plan. I only have the 2 of them. Man, I just... That guy with the Overwatch, though. 16, 17, 30. Huh. I would have loved that Overwatch to have been gone, and then I could have moved up here with Josh Ross and just destroyed this guy, and then I could have moved on a flank to a more better place if we had hit that with Zawadi. And that would have left basically the officer kind of mostly incapacitated. He would have had to move and then take like a bad shot. But as it is right now, he can do all kinds of stuff, and the sentry's still alive. So... Do I take 2 46s here with Josh Ross over there? Do I just take 1 shot and hunker down? Which actually may be smart, but don't forget, though, that Robbie D's out here in the open, exposed against this officer. Meanwhile, another thing I could do is leave that Dufon alive, or to dash into a place where we can get, like, a more ranged shot against him, maybe? Like over here, and we also might be able to shoot the officer while we're at it. This could work with Matt, with the ever-vigilant Overwatch Sentry. Like, what if we went, like, right here? And then, like, right here, we'd have a flank on the Stun Lancer and also on the Muton. All right, let's do that with Matt, then. Hopefully, we actually get to take that shot against the Muton. That's why I put the holo target on him. And then, last but not least, we got to figure out what to do with Josh Ross. Probably just shoot the officer twice. That, or we take 2 really bad shots down here, which would be, like, 32 or something. 32... 232s to take out the sentry. I'm way more scared of the sentry than I am of the officer. But the officer, we'd probably have to hit twice to kill, but we'd have 2 46s versus 2 32s. You know what? Let's do this. Josh Ross, 16%, double 32s on the Guardian. Go for it, friend. Oh, didn't see that coming. And now we get Implacable. Holy mother of heavens, the tides have turned there. Josh Ross has saved the day, friends. He has saved the day. Let's get him right on up here with the Implacable move and be like, yo, officer, I got a 97% shot in your face with a 70% crit, but why bother doing that when I have a 6 to 10 with 90 crits? Which also, who cares about that? Win! Both. Battles. Woo. Josh Ross just pulled clutch moves here, saving pretty much everybody. Now we have the Stun Lancer, and we also have the Muton. This thing burns to death, and don't forget Matt has an ever-vigilant Overwatch against both of them, and they're both exposed, mind you. Here comes number 1, Matt, go for it. Nice, trip him up, and here comes number 2, a Matt, a go for it. Whew. Beautiful.
Before you get too close.
Well, that was exciting. Only a 12, it was like 6 versus 12, but I somehow managed to turn an otherwise incredibly boring mission into something that was pretty interesting by, once again, screwing concealment and fighting the entire map at the same time. God, that was freaking awesome. Super enjoyable mission. For me, anyway. For me. Probably not the most exciting episode because it took like 40 minutes of strategy to get to it, but whatever. It's a done. Key All-Star MVP player, none other than Josh Ross himself. Are you kidding me, friends? Are you kidding me? That was ridiculous. He killed 5 guys with 2 shots, then he pulls a clutch shot there on like a 16% shot on the Guardian to kill him, procking the Implacable to both barrels the officer's face off, really negating almost... well, we could have taken... I mean, we would have won regardless, but he negated potentially more wounds. Bakes, welcome to the squad, friend. How's that conscious treating you? Bakes basically slept through the whole freaking mission. Oh, that's awesome. And meanwhile, I've never seen such a squatty performance before as Robbie D, who did... Literally, I think Robbie D set the universal Earth record for most damage done by a squatty on a mission right there. I don't even know how much that was, but he hit 10 enemies for 4 to 9 with 1 shot. And then he burninated the Mutant. He almost earned the MVP, except that I feel like the Shredder just lined up unbelievably perfectly for him. And it was more like a luck scenario than anything. Josh Ross actually had to pull some skill there to earn it. But Robbie D, honorable mention. Meanwhile, Bakes, the old promotion. I think Bakes here, you know what? I don't want to lose any more Shinobis. So, 9 defense, 12 dodge, 5 health. Let's keep him alive. Lone Wolf will indeed help out with that. Next up, Faraday. Welcome to the Master Sergeant ranks, friends. I think what we're going to do with you... Actually, what the hell am I going to do with you? I've been doing all weird stuff this campaign with everybody. So I went AMF. I don't think Faraday... I don't need, like, a hard-hitting person anymore. He has Hunter... He hits, like, moderately difficult. Or moderately, like, damaging, rather. Serial could be good to clean up various scenarios. That's what I used to do in the past. I do think it's extremely strong. Double tap is interesting, though. The only problem is additional shot or overwatching. It's just so weird. It's so weird with the holo targeting spec, because if you holo target, you can't use the double tap, I don't think. I could with rapid targeting, but not otherwise. And then if I were to shoot twice, I can't use the second thing for holo. I wish double tap also allowed you to holo something. Kind of like you're double tapping 2 different triggers. then I would probably do it. But as it is, I think I'm going to go serial for cleanup duty on Faraday. My old trustworthy spec from Season 1. Still, I think, the strongest all-around spec. Even though, you know, Death from Above is super ridiculous, as you all know. But Sapper here on Robbie D. Welcome to the squad, friend. That's going to be fun times. We got 7 days and 6 days. Not bad. Not bad at all. We got another body shield. We got a stock. We got 3 troops. 1 Viper, 1 Officer, 2 Muttons, 1 Stun Lancer, 9 alloys, 10 Illyrium, and 49 supplies. Very welcome haul all around. And more importantly, though, we've bumped the strength down in West... Whoa! The strength in Western US, they pulled a point out. It was at 4, and it actually went down to 2. No wonder why that was very light. The strength went down. Ah, one of the... They pulled a point of strength from Western US over to New Arctic, so even once I do this troop column, we're still going to be within invasion territory. God, are they trying to hit me hard. But whatever, we'll take it. And now I have a nice little cozy region here at Strength 2. And indeed, I have this 13-day mission, but I'm probably going to wait a few days for that. Well, it is only Strength 2. Who do I have available right now is the question. If I didn't lose Josh Ross right there, we have Faraday, we have Zawadi, we have Matt... And then we're down here into the Lance Corporal Squatty region. Question, though. What even is this mission at this point? Honestly, 13... It's extremely light as a base. And it's a hack mission. Let's just go gear it up right now. And here we go. Here's the same exact squad I just sent out, minus, of course, the people who got wounded. And we're going to sub in Juan Pablo for Robbie D, get him some experience. Also, let's build another incendiary grenade, shall we? And toss it over here. Looks good. God. Juan Pablo. A whole new look for you, friend. Speaking of a whole new look for you, let's build you another one of those advanced grenade launchers, shall we? Way the heck down here, right there. Awesome build. Let's toss it. Nope, not right there. That's not it. Right here. Yes? Everybody here has armor. Juan Pablo, what's your aim? Your aim is not great, so I don't have to worry so much about giving you all kinds of weapon upgrades or even a better gun. Unless I just happen to have some sitting around. I have laser rifles and Sten guns. No, I don't. This will be fine for you. Weapon upgrade. Advanced scope, advanced stock. Can I give you something... Okay, suppressor, sure. Can we give you something very basic, like a scope? There we go. Just a little bit extra. In case I do want to take a shot, you'll have a slightly better opportunity there. And this is looking fairly decent. I don't feel like I need to invest any guns. Bakes hasn't even pulled the trigger on his gun yet. Matt can handle it, I think, with Zawadi. Extremely light. We can over-infiltrate to 200% and then some. This will be fine. Off you go, guys. Off you go.
Sky Ranger deployed.
And now then. Here's my question. What is my liberation status in Western US? We haven't even done Liberation 1 there yet. I've got a long way to go on that front. I do want to stick around here scanning for that, though. This mission out there, smash and grab, nope, we're not doing that. We did queue up this troop column already. Yep, we're working on that. It's going to be even harder, though, than I anticipated. And up here, we've got another 1 day, 22 hours. Okay. And then the Wade Anthony mission down here, we still technically could go do it, but it's strength 6. And not doing it would, you know, let that region cool off a little bit. Plus, I don't have anyone to go do it. If I did want to do something, it probably should be the relay, to be honest, to get the intel, because I really need it, and the intel packages are always nice. But with all that being said, I think it's time to put a little bit of effort into thinking where I'm going to build my next network tower. Because I could get a free one in the Western US if we spend long enough. First of all, one more to look. Still Haven Infiltrators. I could get a free one in the Western US, but it's going to take a long time till I get it for the network tower. We got to go through 4 missions. Alternatively, if I were to build one... Actually, you know what? I have a cheaper contact here in Eastern Europe, so if I were to contact them... No, because if I built one there, the only place I could contact is Western Europe. If I built one in East Africa, I could contact 2 new regions. Let's turn on... Oh, I can't turn the bars on for whatever reason. They're not... It's not giving me the option to do it. Huh, weird. If I come down here, this is such a weird map. It's all, like, disjointed and whatnot. Down here only connects to 2 different regions. New Australia. We gotta come down here eventually anyway for the black site. It's just so weird. I suppose the place to invest into one would be New Brazil. So we contact New Mexico maybe on the cheap. Contact New Brazil after that. And then we build one up there, and we can go to south down there. We can come over here, Western Europe and West Africa, all on a discount. So, all right, for now then, let us scan here a little bit. Battle scanners are complete. Do we have any more proving ground projects? We do, the chameleon suit. But before I finish that up, let's go take a look here. What's going on? Skulljack. Blue screen, plasma grenade. I'd love to do that. I do have the money. I've got the corpses. I've got the... sort of have the alloys. Not really. Don't need another spark right now. Needle rounds could be very good. Let's queue that up while I'm thinking about it. We'll just throw it on the list. Just so I have something going for the next 11 days, and we'll leave that alone for now. And that's that. Let's keep scanning till the next mission is ready. Ooh! What is this all? Oh, 16 hours. Operation Ultimate Street. It's heavy. If it's heavy, that means it can only really be coming from probably not New Mexico, unless the strength in New Mexico is like 1 billion. I doubt it. It's gotta be coming from New Arctic, pulling the strength down there to 8 once this goes through in 16 hours. Then I can do the troop column and pull the strength all the way down to 7. No more invasion. Let's find out as it expires here in just a second. Ooh, 10 days, 22 hours. Another dark event and 20 intel, and it's extremely light on top of that. Granted, it's gonna be more difficult when the troop column comes in, but we have a little bit of time. And quite frankly, I'm thinking that I have literally nobody available in the entire barracks. Yeah, I got a bunch of Lance Corporals and Squaddies, so we're gonna have to put that off a little bit, but I will gear it up soon. Just as soon as maybe this recover item is done in 21 hours. It's down to very light here. Is there any real reason to put that off any longer than right now? And the answer is I don't think so. It's not gonna get extremely light. We might get a little lucky. Let me just scan for a few more minutes. Okay, Constantine is recovered from wounds. That's awesome. We've got him. And I'm pretty sure... How long until this thing is done here? 0 hours. I actually just kind of want to let that go to see the strength move out, just to confirm. So we'll do that. Bam. The strength theater is now 3. The strength theater is now 8. Yes, indeed. And this troop column is up in probably like 4 days and 7 hours. And then the strength theater will be 7. And then no invasion. Unless I get invaded in the meantime, which would actually be pretty awesome, because the strength theater would drop from 8 to 6, and then I'd bump it down to 5, then I could liberate it. But for now, I'm feeling like it's time for this. It is time for this. When's we returning? Operation Shelter Formation. Over-infiltrated 148%. Recover item from a vault for 24 intel and intel package. And a little bit of training here on Johnny M, Northern Wolf, and get some experience on Driri, Mr. K, and Victor, as well as Case. Whew, okay. Good episode, even though way too much strategy, but I, for some odd reason, really enjoyed it. Maybe it's just because I feel relaxed. Just so relaxed after sleeping off that HQ. I don't know. Maybe it's because Robbie D pulled off, like, the best shredder of all time. I don't know. Either way... It was a fun time, but maybe more fun times tomorrow. Until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. This is absurdity and a half. I cannot... What? These are all M2s as well? Every single one of them? Yes, okay. Well, Robbie D, welcome to the squad. Holy... What? That's Robbie D for you, friends. None of them, mind you, died, but wow, did he ever do a freaking ton of damage.